so we can kind of sidestep the risks that a D neighborhood have for us. I haven't talked to any lenders. Can I get your list? You know, all brick construction, another thing I really like, it's much more high end than vinyl siding or wood siding. Not all duplexes are created equal. Some duplexes, in my opinion, are laid out better than others. That's the topic of today's show. Let's dive in. What's going on, real estate investors? James Wise here. We've got a great show. As I already teased for you, not all duplexes are created equally. The main property of today's show, I love it because it's a front-back duplex, right? So there's nobody above or below, and I think layouts like that, you know, they're going to greatly reduce your turnover. You know, we got a cool location. The price point's insane. The amount of rent we can get out of this thing, it's unheard of. But before I get into all of that, a few things that I want to talk to you guys about. Number one, the video analysis products, the desktop video analysis or the MLS search and video analysis products. A lot of you guys have been buying those. Thank you very much. I love those. For those of you that are a little bit confused about exactly what that product is, I want to take some time here real quick and explain to you the best way to utilize it, how you can utilize it, etc. You're following this channel, you know, you're on my email list. If you're not currently following this channel, smash that subscribe button right now to follow it. And in the show notes, you can click to subscribe on my email list. We send out videos, we send out these emails every day, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we give you properties that you can bid on. You know, we include everything you need to know as investors. Rents, ARV, age of the mechanicals, complete video tours. You know, I break the properties down like investments, right? I'm not your traditional realtor, right? I don't like drive clients around and show them homes that, you know, they could live in with their family. That's not what I do. I sell investment real estate exclusively. You know, we run a $50 million portfolio here at Holton-Wise. Myself and the other owner, we own about 20% of that. The rest of it, we manage third party for investors like you. So you get the videos, you get the emails, you buy these properties from us. We handle the management, construction, maintenance, insurance, etc., etc. Pretty simple. I am the #1 seller of rental property in Cleveland. So more properties are coming out on this channel than anywhere else. Okay, this is the place to be. However, the Cleveland market, dude, it's huge. You know, we're one company, I'm one person, this is one YouTube channel. We've got over 5,000 real estate agents in the Cleveland market, okay? There is a ton of other real estate that is being put on the market, bought and sold every single day that you're not seeing on this channel. You're getting a lot of it on this channel. You're probably getting the best stuff on this channel because the majority of people that are selling their rental properties in Cleveland, obviously they're coming to Holton-Wise. We're the biggest name in the game. But there's still more real estate being bought and sold in the area. Okay, we got 5,000 other realtors. Almost all of them don't focus on the rental aspect, all right? They focus on residential real estate. They're driving, you know, people around, you know, husband, wife, 2 kids, a dog. They're talking about drapes, stuff like that. That's their primary business mode. But every once in a while they have friends, family, whatever. Somebody owns like a duplex or something like that, and they want to sell it. So these people are putting on the MLS. I don't want you guys to miss out on the opportunity to buy those properties. But, you know, you guys are sitting out there, California, Texas, New York, whatever. You need to know how it's going to perform as an investment. You need to know the rents. You need to know the age of the mechanicals. You need to know exactly how much money we got to put into it to get tenants in there. A lot of these realtors, you know, or like other people, right? Wholesalers, turnkey providers, bank tapes. Maybe you're doing direct mail campaigns on your own and you're talking to for sale by owners. Maybe you got a little granny on the phone. I don't know, dude. There's a lot of other real estate out there, but you need to get the information. You need to get the data. And the only place to get that kind of data is here on this channel. So how do you get the data for those properties? And that's when I created the analysis products, the desktop analysis products. You go to the for sale tab on Holton-Wise.com and you can buy any one of the analysis products. You know, they're varying in prices and services that you receive. It could be as simple as you have a property you saw and you want me to analyze it, right? So what I do, I analyze the property, I take all the information you have, and I do more research on the MLS, the internet, and I give you my exact thoughts on exactly how that property is going to perform. That's one way to do it. A lot of you have been very interested in that, but your biggest issue is you're like, James, man, that's an awesome product. I love it, but it comes out on the MLS and I need to make an offer immediately, but it takes you about a week to finish my analysis. I don't want to lose the deal. What do I do? That, my friends, is a great question. When you see a deal like that and you know you want that deal, but you need to do your due diligence, you want my analysis before you actually spend the money to buy it, just simply make an offer, go directly to the seller or the listing agent. You can make them a full-priced offer and make it contingent on 2, maybe 3 things. Number 1, make it contingent on a third-party home inspection. But number 2, make it contingent on my analysis. So you can go ahead and lock that up. And I guarantee you, if you go directly to the seller or the listing agent, they'll be more than happy to lock it up with you, because if you deal with them directly, they're getting double commission. So they want your offer to get closed more than any other offer because they're making more money. And then the third thing you could do, if you're financing it, you want to make a contingent on that financing or an appraisal. But that way, you see the property, you like the property, you got it locked up, you have an escape clause, but you're being totally above board. You're letting them know that, hey man, this is contingent on the appraisal, this is contingent on that third-party home inspection, and this is contingent on my real estate broker, my real estate consultant doing a third-party analysis of it. But don't worry, Mr. Listing Agent, you're still going to get both sides of the commission. So everybody's happy. Then you've got this thing locked up for a week. Send it to me. I'll punch out the analysis. So then you could move forward with all that information, right? And the home inspection too, right? If you want, you could do the home inspection first. Give me the home inspection, so I'll analyze your home inspection along with everything else. Because that home inspection, that's going to be due diligence for inside the 4 walls. But it ain't going to tell you anything about outside the 4 walls. It ain't going to tell you what kind of tenants are going to rent the property, what kind of crime you're going to have to deal with, what risks are there with that property as an investment vehicle. That's where I come in, and that's how you're able to leverage all the other 5,000 realtors or other sellers out in the market with that product. Beyond that product, we got a few other options. You can do a couple more upgrades. I'll analyze 2 properties for you, or maybe you don't have a particular property in mind just yet. You just have a criteria. You could, purchase that product, and I will go out and I will find properties on the MLS that I think will best fit your criteria. And then other than that, guys, we also have the ability for me to send in my video team to give you a full video tour as well. So it's whatever you want to do. We've got a product offering for everyone. I want you guys to be able to make offers, make bids, look at deals in the entire Cleveland market. So all these other properties that aren't being promoted by me, aren't being promoted by Holton-Wise, don't come with all of that information that you're accustomed to getting here on this YouTube channel. I want you to be able to get all that information. So that's why those analysis products exist. So definitely hop on over to Holton-Wise, look those up, start looking on Zillow, Realtor.com, start talking to wholesalers, make your offers, but put those contingencies in your contract, because I don't want to see you lose money. If you look on HoltonWise.com, you'll see some of the other video analysis that I've done for my other clients. And I tell you, it's totally unbiased. I tell you, hey man, this deal sucks, don't do this deal. Several times I've saved my clients $40, $50, $60, $70, $80,000. I got one analysis. I haven't launched it yet. It's still a private link to my client. But when I launched that one, I had saved my client $150,000 on a potential deal that he was pitched by a wholesaler who used funky comps in the offering memorandum to him. So I saved that client $150,000. He spent a few $100 and he saved $150,000. I don't know where else in the world you could spend $500 and essentially make $150,000. So definitely, if you've got other properties you want to do more deals, guys, go to HoltonWise.com, check out the analysis products, and on the same page, I've included a full MLS direct feed, so you could search the entire Cleveland market right on Holton-Wise.com. Those are properties that are all listed by every other realtor out there. And then, of course, you got your wholesalers, your bank tapes, your for sale by owners. But you'll be able to make offers and still get that investor information. I know that was a lot to digest, so we're going to quickly go to a commercial break, and then I am going to get into the front-back duplex, the whole reason that you clicked on this video. Stay tuned.
Selling some of your smaller real estate holdings is a great way to raise the funds necessary to maximize the growth of your real estate portfolio. A 1031 exchange can benefit you greatly by allowing you to defer your capital gains tax so you can use those funds towards the purchase of more real estate instead. You are going to need a qualified intermediary in your corner. Dave Foster is a degreed accountant with a track record of successfully serving as a qualified intermediary for thousands of clients. Dave and his team would love the opportunity to see if a 1031 exchange is right for you. To set up a free consultation with Dave and his team, call 850-889-1031 or visit the1031investor.com.
4126 Cloud Avenue. Now, the duplex, the thing that I really like about this duplex is it's not your traditional up-down duplex. More or less what you're getting here, you're essentially getting a full-on single-family home, which has an apartment in the back. When you've got, tenants living upstairs, tenants living downstairs, that's going to increase your turnovers because at any given point in time, the neighbors, they're bothering each other, they're stomping on the floor, beating on the ceiling. What we have here, you're never going to have to deal with that, which is something that I really like, right? So with the front unit, it's 4 beds, 1 bath, it's 2 floors, all brick construction. Another thing I really like, it's much more high-end than vinyl siding or wood siding. Wood siding is going to be kind of problematic in these old properties like this because then you got peeling paint issues to worry about. So we got brick construction up front here. We don't have to worry about that. So that's something that's going to save you money over time. The inside of this unit, as you can see, it's pretty beat up. It's all beat to hell. You're definitely going to have to do some renovations, but we do have hardwoods throughout. It's nice and spacious. So what we want to do, we want to go in, refinish all of these hardwoods, put a nice thick poly coat on these, keep these from like getting damaged, like if a pet's going to pee on them, it should just kind of beat up, not sink into that wood. We'll go with a darker stain to hide any imperfections. Want to hit all these walls with a nice agreeable gray, paint the trim white, upgrade the kitchens and the baths, and then we got a pretty nice rental, a full-on single-family house. We're going to easily be able to rent this sucker for $950 a month. This is a property that I would definitely want to go Section 8. We go Section 8, we're going to get that guaranteed rental income. So a nice guaranteed $950, possibly even higher considering it's 4 bedrooms. It's going to really depend on the voucher and the rental offer that CMHA provides to us. But I think $950 is a really good estimate, both considering the cash paying market and the Section 8 market. In the back, it's got that little tiny, add-on apartment. Current owner, they're renting it for $400. We could get that up to $500. Do I think it's a good idea to jack that tenant's rent up today? No, I don't think so. I think you just kind of leave them, or when we take this thing over, maybe increase it halfway, go up to $450. Whenever a turnover does occur, though, we'll want to go in, totally refresh that unit like we did to the unit up front, and then we'll be able to get, $500 out of that unit. So all told, you're looking at a property that's got the ability to bring in $1,450 a month. Your acquisition cost is going to be $35,000, and then I'm anticipating, like with that front unit, to totally do the kitchens, the baths, get it totally upgraded. You're going to want to put in all brand new windows if we're going to go the Section 8 route, get that guaranteed rent of at least $950. You're looking in the ballpark of about a $20,000 renovation if you get those premium upgrades in the kitchen and bath. So that puts you all in, $55,000, and you got a property that can generate, $1,450 if we did get that back tenant's rent all the way up. The reason I really want to go Section 8 here, and the reason that I've priced this property so cheap, because you're like, whoa, dude, I could get $14.50 out of this sucker, but you've priced it at only $35,000. What the hell, dude? What's the catch? The catch is the location. You know, if you're familiar with my ultimate guide to grading Cleveland neighborhoods, you know, and if you're not familiar, what that is, that's a guide I wrote to grade every neighborhood in the Cleveland market on an A to F scale. It shows you the risk, the crime, you know, just the type of investments you're going to be getting when you're looking at these properties. You know, I put the link to that in the show notes, so if you haven't seen it, you know, click down there or just Google the ultimate guide to grading Cleveland neighborhoods. It'll pop up, widely popular document. This particular neighborhood, you know, I've graded this neighborhood as a D neighborhood. There's a ton of risk in this neighborhood because, you know, you got a lot of turnover. There's some serious blight. However, I don't think that all D neighborhoods are equal. I don't think they're all the same. You know, this is in that Clark-Fulton area. You've heard me talk a lot about this neighborhood. Right now, today, I consider this to be, you know, a little bit higher of a risk neighborhood, which is why I recommend to you that we go with that Section 8 renovation. We get that guaranteed rent coming in so we can kind of sidestep the risks that a D neighborhood have for us. But I see a ton of upside in this neighborhood, and we have been putting a lot of money into this neighborhood. You know, of all the D neighborhoods, Cleveland's got no shortage of D and F neighborhoods. This is the one that I believe in for a couple reasons. Number one, the proximity to the hot spots in Cleveland. When you are out there probably Googling Cleveland on a national basis, people are always talking about the revitalization of Cleveland. Things are happening in Cleveland. What they're talking about is a few specific neighborhoods: Tremont, Ohio City, Gordon Square. If you look at the location of this property, on the map, it is surrounded by all three of those neighborhoods. You know, those neighborhoods are almost completely gentrified at this point. You know, the time to make money in those neighborhoods has already passed. At this point, you know, new construction's going up in those neighborhoods. People are buying homes for over $500,000 in those neighborhoods. You know, we're running out of real estate in those neighborhoods for all the gentrifiers to move into. So naturally, what's going to happen? That's going to spread out. It's going to spread out to the nearest location, which is right where this neighborhood is. So I see a lot of upside maybe in the next 5 to 10 years because of that location. Secondly, MetroHealth. MetroHealth has a huge hospital right in the area on West 25th. And they are putting, it's close, I think it's like $1 billion. They are committing $1 billion to neighborhood redevelopment. I will put a link to their plan in the show notes for you as well. So what we've got, the reasons I love this investment, okay? It's not an up-down duplex, right? It's front, back, and the front is essentially its own single-family home. So that's going to reduce your turnover risk. We can go Section 8, since we got to rehab it anyway. Let's just do one big old rehab. Let's get premium upgrades in there. Let's go Section 8. So the current risks of the neighborhood, you know, the current risks of high-risk tenants, if we have a beautiful property where the tenants don't have people living above or below them, and we get Section 8 tenants, I think we have drastically reduced our amount of turnovers, which is, as we know, the biggest return killer in the business. So we've got the ability to reduce that turnover through the Section 8 and the layout of the property front back. The location, we are right in an area where I believe that this is going to be the next logical place for gentrification. So I see this dirt going up in value. On top of that, just the pure cash flow we can get out of this, $14.50 for an all-in cost of $55K. That more than pays for the risk if it doesn't play out as a spec play down the road. If everything remained the same and nothing great happened, you're still getting $14.50 probably on Section 8 for an investment of only $55,000. You can't get cash flow like that anywhere else in the country. So if you'd like to make an offer on this property, I'm going to put my email on the bottom of the screen, jameswise@holtonwise.com. Shoot me the email. Have your proof of funds or your pre-approval letters ready. If you don't have a pre-approval letter yet, that's totally cool. Shoot me an email. Hey James, man, I want to get in the game. I want to start building my real estate portfolio, but I haven't talked to any lenders. Can I get your list? Absolutely, man. I'm going to send you a whole bunch. These guys, they write loans to investors, all 50 states. These are not like hard money loans, high interest loans, adjustable rate loans, none of that stuff, guys. This is classic residential financing, the best financing you can get. 30-year loans, fixed interest. The fixed rate is low, and best of all, it's tax deductible. You're looking at putting down 25%, and then they will loan you the other 75%. You are utilizing other people's money to buy your rental properties, and then you are having the tenants pay off that debt for you. That's why 9 out of every 10 self-made millionaires in the U.S. got that way through investing in real estate and leveraging their funds, leveraging those good bank loans, those great bank terms. So again, shoot me the email if you're ready to make an offer. Have the proof of funds, have the pre-approval letter ready. If you don't have lenders, I'll get you the lenders. I don't think you'll be quick enough to take this property down, because pretty much every property I put out on one of these videos sells usually same day or within a couple days of the video going out. So if you're not fast enough to take this one down, you'll be able to get in on the next round of properties that I put out there. We are putting videos like this out every single day. So make sure you smash that subscribe button and go in the show notes. Click down there. You can subscribe to my mailing list. If you're not fast enough to see these on YouTube, we will email an offering like this to you every day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, I'm James Wise with Holton-Wise, and this is Real Estate Investing Made Easy.
Cleveland, Ohio is widely considered to be one of the top rental markets in the entire United States. This is because here in Cleveland, our housing prices are low and our rental prices and demand are high. At Holton-Wise, we provide the complete turnkey solution for all real estate investors, whether they are local, out of state, or even abroad. As real estate brokers, we will provide you with agent representation to help you buy properties ranging from single-family homes to large apartment complexes. We even have referrals for lenders who can provide investment property loans to investors located in all 50 states, allowing you to capitalize on the use of leverage or other people's money. We have referrals to top-notch title companies, so you know that all of your transactions are safe and secure, with every single property being delivered to you with clear title. Once you close on the property, we have an investor-focused insurance brokerage who can handle all your property insurance needs. This insurance brokerage handles auto, home, life, and business policies, but they specialize in working with policies for landlords. We also have full-service property management. We can handle all rental property advertisements, tenant placement, rent collection, evictions, maintenance, landscaping, construction, and repairs. In addition, Holton-Wise also offers digital media and education. One day, when you are ready to sell your investment, Holton-Wise, as the #1 seller of investment properties in the greater Cleveland area, can market your property in a video just like this one to our worldwide base of investors who are looking to capitalize on the high cash flow opportunities in the Cleveland, Ohio market. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our latest content, including video tours and analysis of investment properties that are available for sale, real estate investment education, and our most interesting encounters with tenants from hell. Holton-Wise, real estate investing made easy.